What it is, guys? It has been a good minute since we've done any Dokkan battle content. And I apologize for that. It's just that everything I want to do right now requires so much editing that I just don't have time for it during the week. So I really want to get this video out. So what we're talking about today is not this unit, but is, of course, the way overdue video on this unit. Now, there's something really special I want to discuss about this unit. But first, we're going to do a very basic damage test, just like we always do on this unit, or on any LR unit. We're going to do an SA-10 damage test. Now, you notice they're already rainbowed. It was a little mistake on my part. I should have kept them base, but I was using them, and, one thing happens to another. So they are SA-10, but they are rainbow starred. And I could do the other one, but then we'd have to do, whatever. We're going to do two tests with them. One did I say, well, we're going to do 3 in total. But one did I say 10, one did I say 20, both going to be rainbow starred. Basically, we'll talk about, are they worth Kais? Because I know a lot of you out there already put Kais into them. But there's people that are probably, coming up at the end of the event. They've been sleeping on it. Whatever happened. They're going to be doing it next time it comes around, which ain't going to be that long from now. And they want to know, are they worth the Kais, or should we grind them out? My answer is always yes, grind. Or no, grind. You get what I say. Don't put Kais into free-to-play units, grind them. But that's my 2 cents of the matter. That said, we'll test them out, we'll make that decision. Then, for the last bit of testing, we're going to test them with the brand new support units. In other words, we're going to test them with their TUR, which gives them both Infighter, which these two give them, and Innocence, which these two give them, and Guidance of the Dragon Balls. So, which nobody else on Movie Heroes will give them. Just their TUR form. So we'll do that, and there's another unit we could throw in here that would give us a crazy boost. So basically, we'll test them here, we'll test them there, and then we'll test them at their absolute maximum potential. So, let's jump in here real quick. Where did you know? You already know how these things go. We're going to go to Boss Rush, we're going to test them out, and we're going to say, once and for all, this is what they are capable of. Now, I do want to state that in Boss Rush here, we'll do Boss Rush 5, of course, the one thing that is going to kind of be a little bit different here. I need to make sure I go grab an AGL friend. There we go. That'll make it real easy. Because he is a 170% attack lead. So he's the best attack lead for them as far as damage goes. I say for them. I don't even have them targeted. There we go. For Goku and Arale, he is the absolute best lead we have at the moment. Okay. And my apologies. I won't lie, I may have had to restart this to get this to go because this team's so good. They just kill everything. This Goku's not. I'm not going to lie. This Goku's kind of trash. Let's watch him get curb stomped. Now, here comes our 12 key test. This is just 12 key. Nothing more. Well, it's like 13 key, but it's not going to change the amount of damage they're going to do. Let's take a look at their attack stat up here. So, he's got a 300k attack stat. That's really pathetic, dude. Alright. Okay, 559,000. So, 560k. That's really not bad, considering they're free to play. They're only SA-10. They're only 12 key. We might get a mill out of them out of the 24 key. I don't know. I'd have to go math it out, but that was really good. That was way less than I had expected. So, who's next on rotation? I think Ghost Tanks is up next, which means we're still linked, so we can just jump right back into it. So we've got Infighter linked, so we'll go ahead and do the same thing we did last time, with one exception. Bada bing, bada boom. Man, that should be plenty. I am still going to... I'm going to do Tech Key to green and then green to blue. But with all the Rainbow Key we're going to acquire, there's really no question. So let's take a look here. Say randomly changes keys of attack 30% and... okay, per Rainbow Sphere obtained. Okay. So we're going to have to keep replicating this. So we didn't get any Rainbow Spheres the first time around. So we're going to do its attack 30% and key +2. So we'll need to make sure we take care of that. I forgot entirely about that part. So yeah, they are. I may have underrated them a little bit. All right. So we got four spheres. Can we get more than 4? 4 is where we're looking pretty. So we'll do 4. And we'll just have to keep ghost tanks on every time that we do this test. So we have all that rainbow sphere situations going on. All right. So that is a U Super with 4 rainbow spheres. Think about how much damage that's going to be. And Lego. Especially considering I don't think we had any rainbow spheres that first time around. We didn't. They still did half a mil. Alright. Nothing. I didn't see the attack stat. I wasn't paying attention. Oof. I'll have to go back and take a look at that. I had my mind on something else, but million damage. So, yeah. With all the damage, man, I'm assuming that was like 1.2 or something like that. So I'll have to go back and take a look at the actual attack stat. But what we're going to do now, before we do that, is I'm going to go ahead and, of course, abandon the quest, because all we're doing is we're using it for damage testing. We're not really kind of trying to achieve it here or anything. And let's go back in here. Well, go back in, go to training, put this other Goku and Arale in them for SA20, and then go do the same, roughly the same thing we did before. Here we go. SA20 ahoy. Alright. So, pretty straightforward stuff. We're not worried about any of that. We just got our SA20 and we're moving on. Interestingly. Okay. No. Alright. That's good. I'll just have to go ahead and I'll have to make sure we do all our stuff on them before I bring them back into the fight. Because I thought they were maxed out and they're not. So, we should have our rotations just about right here. The one thing I am going to do is I'm going to... we have ghost tanks coming up. There's a ghost tanks. No, I take the... Yeah, it is ghost tanks. We have ghost tanks coming up next time, so I'm going to go ahead and move her to the end so we can just do this in one clean run. Now... I did them without any rainbow orbs before, so I'm going to try to continue that this time and see what they do. SA20 without any rainbow orbs with the 12 key. And I don't think that's doable. No, it's not doable. We'll have one rainbow orb. Pretty easy to figure out what that's going to be. Yep, we'll have one rainbow orb and that'll be about it. And then she'll have whatever she has is... Whatever she has is. Okay. Not worried about him. Alright. So 920 something thousand. Not quite a mil. Not quite a mil. So it makes a big difference when you don't get rainbow orbs. But again, the whole point with them is to get rainbow orbs. Still, a million attack stat without actually getting any of the goals for your passive is really respectable. I may have severely underrated these units. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put him on the end. And let's see if we can just fluff through this. I don't think we can. Nah, I think we're going to... Well, maybe. Maybe. Let's see what happens here. I think we might actually just be able to kind of glide by this one and then let them kind of do their thing. Now, he'll kill Vegeta for sure. Vegeta's going down. So I just realized that was a 1.29 million attack stat. And at SA10, there's, with all those rainbow orbs I will add, was 1.14, 1. Yeah, something like that. 1.14, I believe. So yes, yeah. The I severely underrated this LR. For a free-to-play LR, they are absolutely bonkers, just ridiculous. So here we go. Alright, so the goal is 4 spheres. 4 rainbow spheres. And I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to have 3. I think in the best possible scenario, we're going to have 3. Alright. So what I will have to do is I will have to all orange spheres purple. And then we'll change them green and then blue. We probably didn't need to, but again, I like to play it safe. I want to make sure when we're getting these tests off that we're getting the best possible test we can. Okay. Alright. So there's still no way to get more rainbow orbs, and that sucks. We'll get 3 rainbow orbs. That's what we're getting. We're going to be 30% shy of the last test, but you can pretty much ballpark that one in your head. Alright. That's going to tickle. Oh, he did 100k. I'm impressed. He's actually working. 2.32 million. Hold up. Okay. 2.32 million, and they're not even in like their optimal situation. I would just like to point that out. That's nuts. Okay. And that's, again, how much damage mitigation that those units have, because they did their little more, basically what would have been their basic damage when they had type advantage. So, yeah. Any damage you see prior tells you how tough this opponent is. But we're not going to continue with this. We are going to go rebuild this team real fast. Okay. So what we've done here is we've got this Goku up to 100%. That's Goku and Krillin, technically, but they're not both in the picture for some reason. This game hates Krillin. And they are the best linking partner in the game for this unit. He has all in the family. This unit loses all in the family, gets the legendary power link. Now, the other thing I've thrown on here is this unit. Okay? Now, should be pretty obvious what they can do without, but with him, he adds another 40%. This is a brand new unit we just got in the game. So I'm curious what kind of crazy damage we can get out of him. Now, it's going to be a little difficult. I won't lie. Because it basically requires that we have a prior run where we have a bunch of rainbow orbs we don't use. So I've got to plan my runs out pretty much perfectly. And then it's going to take a lot of luck, too. But let's jump in here. See what we can do. Okay, so I did cheat a little bit. I'm going to do this test after I did the other one, just because the other one worked out in its favor. You'll see that coming up next. But I want to see what these two units are capable of. Now, they both have distinct type disadvantage. I don't remember if he has that same passive or not. I don't even remember what his passive is in this state. Let's see. Randomly changes spheres of a certain type to rainbow. Yeah. Attack 20% and 2% per rainbow sphere obtained. So let's see what this Goku can do with 4 orbs. That'll be absolutely stellar. Yep. That shouldn't kill our opponent here. And then 5 orbs. Ooh, that's nasty. Yeah. I don't have anything to change it with, but that's fine. 5 orbs is more than enough to just do crazy, crazy, crazy damage. See what they do. Let's get this test going. Alright, so first things first, what are they going to do by themselves? They just had a 1,000,000 attack stat, and that's the TUR form. Now, they are rainbowed, but that proves right there they're completely worth. Alright? Now, attack stat on this unit, 3.6. I think that's even higher. I think it's a higher attack stat than we got in the next test. Which I know is weird to say in this arrangement, but that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Let's go take a look at the other test, and I'll show you what I'm talking about there. Okay, so I got pretty stupid lucky. I'm not going to lie. The only downside, and it is a pretty major downside here, is that I would really love to see what this unit does in this arrangement. I don't think we're going to get that opportunity. I could cycle until we re-get it, but it's not really that important. His damage isn't really that critical. We're really testing this unit out. I wish I could do it. I might see if I can do a couple extra runs and make that happen, but this is maximum power here. This is the absolute pinnacle of what they can produce. Let's jump in. Let's go. Now let's see, I got 5 orbs. That should be enough, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and do the usual. Change what few orbs we have. I do mean few. And see what we could do. Now, bear in mind, I believe, unless I'm mistaken here, I believe the maximum number of orbs that you can achieve with Goku and Arale is 5. I believe that's the maximum. It would make sense. I don't think there's any way to get more than that. If there is, I would love to get that information from somebody, but it looks like 4 is what we're going to get on this run. Was hoping we could careen through those 2, but it looks like we're just not going to make that happen. Wonder if it's because of that red orb. You know, just for the sake of silliness. I got these things. I've been saving these things for tournaments, so let's do this one more time. You only get so many shots at this, right? Let's see what happens. Okay. Purple. Green. Would really love to have an arrangement where I could do 5 orbs, but I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's because of the color, but let's try it again. Nope. Nope, that's the best we got right there. Alright. Maximum power, Goku and Arale. I wish I could have gotten the extra orb, but it wasn't in the cards. Let's see what happens here. Now, mind you, this is fully linked with him. Let's talk about those link skills real quick before we do this. Their link skills are Penguin Village Adventures. So that's not going to be linked. The Innocence is going to be linked. Infighter is going to be linked. Guidance to the Dragon Balls is going to be linked. Incredible Adventure is going to be linked. Shattering the Limit is linked. And Legendary Power is not linked. So if we go back over here, I think I said that All in the Family was swapped out for... yeah. See, All in the Family right there is not linked. But Innocence, Infighter, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, Incredible Adventure, Shattering the Limit. So that was swapped out for Penguin Village, but it doesn't really matter. That link is not going to help us here at all. It's not a damaged link. So then we've got this Gohan. This is the new Gohan, the physical Gohan from the stupid LR banner that shafted me left and right. So, Movie Heroes category ally, key +2, attack and defense +40%. So, let's go. Yeah, I know, somebody's just yelling at me right now. You said it shafted you, but you've got 3 dupes in him. I want the yellow. Spoiled YouTuber problems. Let's go. Let's see this damage. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? 3.7 million. Even with all the damage mitigation they have, we did 5,222,000 damage. So I wasn't able to retest them with the 5 key like I did in the previous test, but you can kind of see where everything kind of lined up. The extra 20% really would have eked that probably over the edge, but it still was just an insane. It probably would have been a 4 mil attack stat with that extra 20%. So I just had to do those tests, set up orders, sometimes the way these things happen. But it shows you these really are one of the hardest hitting LRs out there. It's pretty absolutely spectacular. Someone told me a while back that they would rival my Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I doubted that. I sincerely doubted that. But you know what? We're going to go back later this week, and we're going to do a damage test and line up some of the biggest hard-hitting LRs that are in-game versus them. So stay tuned for that. That'll be a fun one. That'll be a really fun one. But for now, I'm going to tell you guys, while, yes, they're phenomenal. If you don't have time to grind it out, you can be forgiven for using Kais, but I'm going to tell you, they're worth the grind. The fact that they're free to play is unbelievable. I think they're going to outdamage my, in fact, I could almost guarantee that they will outdamage my LR Vegito Blue. And I doubted that from minute one. I sincerely doubted that. But the results speak for themselves. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I am blown away by how good they are. And I'm aghast that it took me this long to get this video out. But I'm going to get this edited up, get this out tonight before the live stream. I will hopefully see you guys before the live stream. If not, I'll be back with more Dokkan Battle here in the very near future. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow my Birdman, hit me up a Booker, and I will lay your asses out next time.